Okay. I'm live. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench Edition. Brian, see my name right there. You know me if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome to the show. Usually I have Paul with me, but it looks like Paul is probably not going to be with me tonight. So I'm probably going to try and pull somebody else in with me. I think I have a good chance to find somebody. Let's see. 1 second. I'm going to try and pull in some of the squad. Let me go here to this guy. Go this way. How's everybody doing? It's crazy quarantine life still. Hey, Andy, what's you doing? What are you doing? What are you up to this evening? Yeah, I've been working on a lot of shit. I got a bunch of projects going on, and I got a bunch more stuff that's just recently been lined up for after all this cool stuff gets done. I started painting a lot of the components that will be chromed for the Neo Zeong. I started painting them matte black to give them an easy black under the gloss, so I don't have to worry about ridiculous coverage. I can just worry about the finish being nice and shiny. Basically, yeah, I just went through and did all of the. Here's one of the hands. Did all of the basic components that I've got. What's going on, Sam? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. And still have a lot of other stuff to paint. I primed a lot of stuff. The Star Wars kit that I'm doing for stream that's coming up is that is in the works. I have it primed right now. And par assembled. I basically have it all broken down into its various different sections for the different colors that I'm going to do. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and tonight I'm working on the full armor aspect of this Thunderbolt Gundam. So I have the finished snapping up the rest of our friend here, the RX-78. Is it a 2? No, just the FA. It's the FA-78 Gundam. Pretty decent. It's real skinny, but it's going to get a bunch of armor on it, and as everyone says, it looks really, really cool when all that is put together. So this should transform before our very eyes. And I look forward to it because I don't like it being so skinny, to be honest with you. Let me go to this guy. Where is he? You find him. Over here. See what this guy's doing. But yeah, so it begins, dudes. Cool. I think I'm just gonna keep this camera for a minute. My box of runners is backwards. I don't know how you guys organize your runners. I know a lot of people have that slotted like file folder style organizer. I just usually keep mine in a box. I try to keep them in an alphabetical order as much as that maintains as I clear runners. They go. So, but yeah. The reason I said that is my box was backwards. I had a backwards box. Terrible. All right. Spicy a little bit. All right. Oh, I did a little bit of this last Tuesday for those of you that were around. Sculpted this, started sculpting the skull out, and then today I went in and I started doing some detail work. Did some more hollowing out of sections, trimmed some things in. It's got some pretty good shape, right? I feel like it's looking pretty good right now. That is, again, if you don't know what that is, that's the shoulder pauldron, or the shoulder armor. you know where the pauldron is, for this guy right here. So that'll be right there. Wow, it's doing cool stuff with the light and my sweatshirt. Cool. Yeah, I primed this today to give me an idea of what it looks like. You know, the putty, when you mix it, it has like a little bit of the A and the B parts sometimes have a little bit of a variance in consistency, and so it doesn't always look the same color. Sometimes a little bit dark, sometimes a little bit light. And then coming in from left field, our good friend.
Hey. I was just watching, and now I'm part of it.
And now you're in. You were up above it, now you're down in it.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So what's happening, Captain?
Oh, you know, another Thursday, another Workbench live stream. Still snapping up this shiny Gundam. How about yourself?
I'm liking that skull shoulder thing.
Oh, thank you.
I'm also working on a Sword of Zaku.
Oh, right. This is a custom you've been working on for a while, right?
Yeah, off and on.
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, I didn't really have any huge plans for it. You know, no set end date for the project. Just, I want to work on this for a bit.
In a way, that's kind of one of my more favorite. I mean, having a deadline is one way to kick yourself in the butt, but having that like with the Zaku thing, the other one, the 4 Horsemen, there's no deadline. So I'm just working casually. I do like, you know, kind of sprint a little bit here and there, but yeah, still, yeah, very chill. I agree with the no pressure method.
You got to figure out my screen setup here.
Sure. Take your time. Do what you got to do. It's a casual stream full of casual people.
Yeah. Since I set up my workbench farther away from my regular desk, it's a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm farther from the keyboard, farther from the screens. But it's probably taking the right shoulder off or the right arm off, and I heard something drop.
Uh-oh.
This is before I joined up on the stream. And I don't know what I'm missing because I don't see anything that's missing. So.
Yeah.
I found it.
You found it. What is it?
It was this little piece.
Oh, that little guy goes over the shoulder. Right. There it is.
There we go.
Let's see. We have Absolute Recoil is asking what my plan for this year's OMC is. Well, I don't have a definitive plan right now. A lot of times for those custom builds, I don't get more than, like I've said in the past, like a feeling or an idea about something. I've got some forms in my mind, kind of a size, I guess, that I want to build, and kind of I don't know how I want to say it, like a, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I have some ideas. As soon as I start to make some progress, as soon as I start to do some things, then I will start to show some of that stuff. So I'm not. Last year it took a long time and did a lot of really, really intricate stuff, and I beat my head against it for a really long time. This time I'm taking a little bit more of an organic approach to it. So. And then Lucas says to win. Yeah, well, we'll see. That's not always about to win. It's about to participate and have a good time, exactly. And just be a part of the community. That's really, to me, yeah. Winning is always nice, don't get me wrong.
I've been lucky enough to win a few things.
Yes, you have.
Even though I'm still relatively new and inexperienced, and still not quite that confident in myself.
I think that's one of the biggest hurdles, is the self-confidence. It's not easy to be sure of yourself. A lot of times I just throw caution to the wind and go to town.
Yeah. Well, that came off.
Oh crap! Check this out. It's a party now.
What's up?
Hey.
Sorry, I was running around like a nut all evening, and for whatever reason, I didn't get the update that you had posted the stream, and I was like, oh, he must be running late too. And then when you texted me, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, I was running a little bit late. I was just been like getting more quality time in with my wife. It's always good to have that aspect
Absolutely.
to your day.
That's
And
always-
I like dashed over to the computer, like set everything up real quick. Not really set it up because I set the stream up before, but anyhow, doesn't matter. Welcome.
What's up?
Hello.
Not much here.
Still plugging
My wife and I are watching Star Trek Discovery.
Star Trek Discovery. Which one's that one?
It's the second most recent Star Trek series. It's on CBS All Access, and
Ah.
I want to check out. Have you watched the Picard?
oh, I love
not.
that show.
Is it?
I haven't seen
I'm
it.
curious about that one because I like. What's his name? The actor
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Especially as like the old guy character, I was kind of hoping he was somewhat similar to his role in like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Logan, you mean?
Logan, yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Patrick Stewart is awesome. I haven't seen Picard yet, but I should definitely take my time to do so.
He had that show, I think it was on like Stars or Showtime or something like that, where he was like a talk show host and a degenerate. And that was pretty, yeah, he was like a newscaster or a talk show host. I can't really remember. And he was like a drunk and
Was
just
it like
No kidding. Wow.
crazy. And it was really funny, but I only got to watch like maybe the first 4 episodes. And then I don't remember. I think we might have moved or something and I didn't have Stars anymore.
was it
Pabs
called
is-
like the Blunt Report?
That sounds right. Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, yes, Pabs, I am a menagerie of branding this evening. I am wearing a USA Gundam shirt. I've got the Adidas hoodie on, and I am wearing a Chris Pabs hat. So, it's chilly in my apartment. Give me a break, Pabsy.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm lost. I got to get some sanding material together.
Well, you're cracking out a new one this evening, are you not? Or are you picking up
Yeah.
an older?
No, a while back, I don't know if you remember, I was building all the wing kits, and I got
Yes, of course I
three of
remember.
them. And then I don't remember what happened. Something
I
happened.
think that was back in the 40s.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
Yeah.
The summer of '39, I believe. Anyway, I want to get back to it.
Cool.
Does this even have the sandpaper I need in here? Yeah, there's one.
Because were you doing? How was it? Were you trading off 2 sets or 2 different series?
Yeah, I was
or?
doing like seed and then wing, like back and forth, and I built 3 of each, and then
We took we took a break because I got busy with contest builds.
that might have been it. I could have kept building them. I'm sure I kept snapping something.
Yeah, did you put together the Deep Striker and?
Yeah, but I think I did like the double Zeta or something. Something I got that was new kind of threw me, got me distracted. Like I got a
Right.
new kit and I was like, I want to build the new one.
Nice. Oh yeah,
It happens,
it does.
when you have the attention of a 4-year-old.
Well, when you have your 4-year-old picking out kits for you.
Yep. That'll do it.
I have
You
a
just
very
like-
short attention span when it comes to kits.
Oh really? Well, yeah, Andy, you've been working on this kit off and on for how many years now?
A couple.
Let's see. I'll catch up with chat here for a hot second. Blunt Talk was the show. Was amazing. Say Furious. William Wimes confirming. Pabs says my bias is real nice. Let's see. William Wimes doesn't need to throw on a Child of Mecha gym bag to complete the look. Absolute Request is going to bounce for a second. All right, we'll see when you get back. And then Lucas follows it up with Child of Mecha fanny pack, only if it's full of piping hot macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah, and I should write my name on the bottom of the Zaku's foot like Toy Story.
yeah.
I think that should just be a calling card for you. Like every kit you make should have Andy written on the bottom.
I like it.
No one sees the feet.
Some people do. Yes, 1,000 tiny parts.
Double-sided tape. I can never get the goddamn second side off.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, yeah. So what I do for that is I take the hobby knife and I like go in on the side.
Yeah, that's my usual. I can usually get it with my nail, but like every once in a while,
Dude,
it's
I hear you.
a prick, and it like doesn't matter what I use. I can use the hobby knife, my nail, my teeth. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't want to do it. I have to pick like another side.
Yeah, we deal with VHB a lot at the shop, the metal shop, and yeah, getting some of that stuff to go, it's no fun.
Okay.
You're just making sanding sticks now.
Yeah, just I have these little blocks, these little like plastic blocks, and they work out pretty well.
Oh, there it is. He's into the ground. All right.
I think this kit should be pretty simple.
It is a wing kit, so
Yeah, I built, and it's like one of the simpler ones because really he only has just his sight. And it's really all he's got going for him.
Depending on which one it is, I may have that kit snapped up as a sacrificial.
He was a lamb. It's not the one with the wings. Like there's one with
Okay,
like,
so
devil
then
wings.
Yeah, that's the one that I've
That's
got.
the
That's
the DeathScythe Hell. Yeah.
Ah,
This is just the
Ichi double hockey
just
six.
the DeathScythe. So, yeah.
right. I don't know. It was gifted to me to use.
Do you have is it the
So-
Master Grade or like one of those older 1/100?
I think it's one of the older 1/100s. Classics, baby.
Classic. I never actually see anyone building those. I always see them as like part of people's collections.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. Well, I know why, because they make a newer, better version, right? But
I guess so. I don't know. I don't really
well,
buy
the
wing
Master
kits.
Grade's
So.
only like $35. It's not like, like it's probably not that much difference in price between the Master Grade and that old high grade.
Yeah, not really even break the bank on it. I think no, because I have the heavy arms and the Sandrock. Those are both wing kits, right? But they're Supernova.
Yes. Supernova.
So
Well,
it's
then they rename themselves. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're called now. I forget. But they've made all of them
Model Heart.
Model Heart, yes.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called. But what you said they make them all now?
They've made them all. Yeah, I have them all.
Nice.
I have the whole boy band.
I need to get the Ultron because that one is nice.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite of the wing suits, personally.
Last I saw, I could only find it in that weird like baby blue.
Oh, that's the Taku colored one.
Yeah.
Is there no B runner? What the hell?
I think I'm weird. I like the Proto Zero better than the Zero Custom.
No, I don't think that's weird. I mean, like the everything but the Zero Custom makes a lot more sense. Like,
Yeah.
why the hell does it have wings? I don't know.
Giant feathers that it
Yeah, I mean,
constantly sheds.
it doesn't really make any sense. I just like it because it's ridiculous, to be honest. Like, I know it's ridiculous, and I like it.
There you go, folks.
It's ridiculous. You've heard it here.
Hot take.
That's why he likes it.
I like it because it's ridiculous. That's right. I like a lot of things, you know, things with stupid backpacks that you wonder, like, why the hell would it have that? It doesn't make any sense. Why does the 00XN Riser, like the backpack's bigger than the Gundam?
True.
How would that work?
It's crazy.
Expansion parts.
Yeah, explain the physics to me. I like the Proto Zero. I think, like I said, I like the custom just because it's crazy. But of the other wing kits, I think the Proto Zero is the best looking one. Okay. Now we're gonna build a Gundam.
You build a Gundam.
Here we go.
I am Gundam.
The first time I watched that show, I was like, "Was that English? Like, did they mess that translation up or something?"
And then you're like, and you found out, and you're like,
He's actually saying that.
that's the thing. Okay.
Also got. I haven't put this guy up on the shelf yet.
Gundam.
So, see if I can get it in the camera. There we go. This thing is great. If you can swing this kit, I know it's P Bandai, and you can feel however you want about that, but if you can swing it,
Bam.
get it.
Right, the haze. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get one of those, Andy? When we were all getting those back in the day on the Discord? The Hazel Custom?
Yeah.
It was Andy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, I guess we're on.
Did,
I just went to get something.
oh, hey, sorry. No, I asked. I had asked you a question while you were gone. Did you happen to pick up the Hazel? You have it in your hand. Never mind.
That's what I went to get.
Excellent. Cool.
I was like, I have one of those.
Nice.
It's a great kit. I really, really like that one. It's to me, it's like the perfect amount of bulk. Like
Yeah,
it's just chunky enough to where it still looks functional. Like, you know, when you get to like the O, for instance, that thing doesn't look like it could really move around all that well. It looks almost like the size of it is hindering its performance. But
it's a hover tank.
right, I mean, it's like too big for a shot to miss it.
That's why it has such heavy armor.
Camille didn't think so.
Listen. Let's talk about Camille for a second.
Space magic.
Jesus is space magic. No, I can't remember. What was that? Was that Sarah? That was Sarah Silverman special. Jesus is magic. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. No, Camille. Yeah. All right. He's an alright kid. He's got issues. You know, he's been abused his whole life. So,
His dad named him after a woman, so.
He's like, yes, I named you after one of my many mistresses. Oh, man, a bad daddy. Definitely a bad daddy.
Camille's a man's name. I wish Bright would have told him no. Like, no, it's not.
I don't have any ideas for the Zaku tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Nah. Well.
It is now exploding.
Mm-hmm.
Exploding Zaku.
I think I'll work on something else.
It's good to have a few different things. I gotta start finishing them up, dudes.
You working on the Thunderbolt again, Brian?
Yes, I am.
How's it looking?
You didn't see, Paul. I finished up the legs. After last stream, I just went through and just snapped up the boosters, and that was literally just about all that was left on it. Just a couple of minimal pieces to put together. Assembled that, and I've just been. I believe this is one of the collars. This is the collar I'm working on right now. So we've got
the snap-on armor now.
Yep, we've got the. We're working on the full armor aspect of it. So we've got some nice missile pods in there. I love that orange. Big fave. The orange on this kit is chef's kiss. All right, let's see what we got here.
Sam says that's the DeathScythe I'm working on now is the Hell. Yeah, I have the Hell. One day I'll build that. That one's like the Edgelord Max.
Edgelord. Edgelord. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Needs more Edgelord.
Mm-hmm. MOAR.
Mower.
Moar. Edgelord.
I'm probably going to do this wrong. I have a good, there's like a 60% possibility of this going to go together wrong.
Here's what we gotta do, Paul. Read those instructions.
Directions are too specific.
What?
I can't differentiate my left and my right.
What? 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 I don't even know what to say.
Luckily, this difficult part is only on the first beer. So, like 3-4 beers from now, I definitely wouldn't have got it. There was like 80% chance that I would have got it wrong.
All right, I gotta change the music around. I'm gonna get copy struck for this. Okay, cool. Ah, the sound of a fresh kit.
Let me know if it's getting too loud. Or annoying.
Oh no, it's fine. It is
What you ripping
completely
open?
fine.
What you getting into?
Well,
It looks Titans from the colors.
starts with an H and has several U's in it.
I figured it was a hurry doo 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 doo.
Comes with a pretty nice base.
Oh, is that the Master Grade one?
Yep.
I had no idea it came with a base. That's cool. I have those.
Yeah, I figured why not? It was the April and it's almost over. So.
Oh, that's right. Idiot. I have more Advanced Zeta stuff.
I figured that since I bought an AOZ kit, or a reserved one anyways, that counts for me.
Yeah, but I have like the Hazel early type, the Hazel advanced Hazel,
Oh
the
golly.
Hazel 2, the Her-to-Dos, the booster shields, the advanced Hazel HG. Dummy. Oh well.
I've got all the regular release AOZ stuff.
All the HG.
Yeah.
I have the same the Hazel Custom in HG, like before it was P Bandai.
Yeah.
I have it snapped. That was a cool kit too, actually. That was a nice HG. I wanted that Magic Toys, the third party one, but it became impossible to find.
Might not even exist anymore.
Nope. Like, I mean, I'm sure someone has, one of them sitting in their backlog somewhere, but
yeah, but like
you can't buy it. Yeah, you can't buy it new. I even tried to go like Taobao and like those type of, where I could buy it and have it shipped from China, and not gonna happen. That's okay though.
Oh, this way. No. This way. Third time's the charm.
Fresh bag of chips. Nom, 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 nom. Oi! My pilot is flying everywhere. What's this guy's name? I forget now. Maxwell Duo? That sounds like his name.
I think it's just reversed.
Duo Maxwell?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
I have no idea.
Not a Wing fan, I know.
There appears to be a bend in this part. That's fun.
Huh.
You can fix it.
I probably could.
Yes, he can.
Probably. What the? You gotta hear that whackness.
A little bit of hair dryer.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Indeed.
Nah, man, that's Gandalf that said that. It was. Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, it was Gandalf.
The white or the gray?
It was a Weekend in Bernie's 3.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember that.
Now you're right. Yeah, it's our boy Yoda. Don't at me.
Yoder.
I know Yoda. I've met him. Met him several times.
Yoder.
Nice guy.
Tiny hands.
Yes, very small.
3 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
He's been rocking that isolation lifestyle for 100 years or so.
He's got that unnaturally large head.
All right. God.
You know, who am I to judge? You know, Yoda's head size.
It's because it's all those brains.
Brains.
I heard he hates seagulls.
Stop it now.
It's seagulls. Nice. Oh, I think I've seen that shit. What is that one? Bad lip reading or what is that?
Yeah, that's almost cheating because he's just a puppet, so there's no
Yeah, you
real
can say
lips to read.
Say whatever. I do like the what is it, the Bushes of Love, that song that they made up of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke. I think it's all from the 4th movie. It's a pretty good one. I'll link the YouTube video for it in Discord later. It's hilarious.
We have a
Hey, Haseki. What's up, man?
skate
know
pod
Haseki.
now. Yeah, what's up, buddy? He also doesn't want you to touch his stick.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that. Sensitive.
So fun to do the nose, though. These must integrate with that. Right? No. Oh, here? Oh, yes, of course, but of course. All right.
Yes, indeed.
I just had to read the instructions. Paul.
You know, they get you every time, man. It's easy when you read the instructions. You know, there's no challenge there. Okay, I'm following the instructions, and this is still not doing what I wanted to do. Explain that.
Yo no sé, papi. I'm doing, my dude Illigence over here. Dude, Illigence. It's a dad joke if I ever heard one. All dad jokes, no kids. Remember, guys.
Sounds like a Bill and Ted joke.
Nice. I did watch those movies in the theater growing up. Got to see them in the theater. The theater? The theater.
10 years ago, people are going to be like, what? Theater?
Still can't believe they're making a new one.
I kind of can,
I don't know if it'll be able to capture the spirit of the first
No.
couple.
No, it never.
There's only two, right?
Yes, there were only two prior.
I'm not surprised they're making one. I'm a little surprised they got like Keanu Reeves to sign on to making another one.
Oh, come on, why not?
I'm not surprised. Well, I guess he made, what is he on? John Wick 7 or something like that. But those are good.
No, he's working on 4 right now. I think it is. John Wick 4, or they were before. Everybody stopped doing anything.
Yeah. I'm a little worried they're diluting the mythology with John Wick by making so many. Like the first one,
I think that they're treating it almost like real time. So it's not exactly, like 24 where, every show is an hour, 24 shows is 24 hours of a day. But the second movie picks up where the first movie left off within like 5 minutes of the first movie ending.
Yeah.
Same deal with the third movie. There is no like time lapsing. It's all just like, he had a really fucking bad week is really what this is boiling down to being. At least that's what the directors have said from the stuff that I've watched. They're like, it's not the Russo brothers. Who is it that's doing it? I can't remember. Anyways, those stunt guys. Yeah. Can't remember their names, unfortunately, but I do think it's cool that it's like, action movie by stunt guys. But yeah, I know what you're saying, Andy. That it is a little bit diluted. It is a lot of just fight scenes, obviously.
Mm-hmm. They're just really good fights.
Like the first movie, the underworld seemed so fascinating, and then when they expand upon that and go deeper, it's like not as interesting. They take all the magic out.
Yeah, it does make everything very realistic, or realized. I guess there's no myth behind it all. Basically, just laying it all out there.
It's like one big long Steven Seagal film.
I don't remember if I saw the third one. Which
I
one?
I said the
I haven't
third one
seen
is
three.
the third one is so crazy fight heavy, and it's just such a fucking like daunting thing. And it has the guy that plays the chairman from Iron Chef, if you know Food Network. He's like one of the main bad guys.
Yeah, that guy was in a movie like in the 90s, a karate movie.
He's in a lot of karate movies. He did
one where he was like he did like capoeira, like the Brazilian dance fighting.
Yep.
It took place in Miami.
What else does he do? He does like what's he play? He did like I want to say like Bloodsport or like one of those movies. Like he was in one of those. I think he might have played Bruce Lee in a film at one point or something like that.
No, well, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think that was him. That was Jason Scott Lee, who's not.
No, you're thinking. Yeah, I'm not thinking of Dragon. I'm thinking of a different thing. But yeah,
he was in the Crow series.
Yes, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. He was in the Crow series, the TV series, right? I cannot remember.
John Wick 2 had Common in it, right?
Yes, I think so. Was it 2 or was it 3?
I feel like that was 2 because I haven't seen 3 yet, and I remember.
Yeah,
Common.
He was really good in Hell on Wheels.
Oh, the show for AMC.
Yeah,
I watched the first season of that, and then I just kind of that was like in AMC's heyday when they had like Breaking Bad and Walking Dead was new, and
yeah, that was a good show. Anson Mount's awesome in Hell on Wheels. He's also awesome in Star Trek Discovery.
he is a martial artist.
Not Anson Mount.
No. Mark Damascus.
Dacascos?
Yeah, the Cascos, right?
He was in The Middleman.
Damascus? I don't know.
Middleman is one of my favorite shows. It's just so weird. It would take me too long to describe it, so you have to go look it up.
Really? I don't understand this component at all. It's like just this little wackadoo cover that sits over this grate. It doesn't even really sit in there very well. It's kind of dumb. Look like this just falls out. Yeah. We'll probably end up omitting that piece.
Thought I lost.
Because it makes no sense.
Unique finger popping. Yeah, that was my cracking my knuckles. I sometimes try to do them all at once.
Cracking skulls.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm just not feeling the build tonight.
Really? Okay.
It happens, man.
Yeah,
It does. It
I think I'm
does.
gonna go play Skyrim.
Nice.
Dragons.
Dragonborn.
Well, thank you for hanging out briefly.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Of course, you're welcome back. We will have you back again.
Certainly.
Fusroda.
Have fun, guys.
Later,
Thanks,
man.
man. You too. Enjoy it. Does this one want to follow it? Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that part, guys. I don't. Here's what I'm doing. I've got these armor grading components that go like on the chest of the RX, and has these little covers that literally it's just this little piece of plastic. Let's see if I can get this down my thumb without falling off. That little thing right there. It's just supposed to sit in there and it doesn't. It's dumb. I don't understand it.
Not
again,
enough friction.
Makes no sense. So we're not going to do it.
If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars.
Taking my artistic liberty.
Keep working on a long ass project. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I need to catch up with my have slow chat. I just have the main mixer. I'm a little bit behind. All right. At the tone, turn the page.
The D runner.
The E-Runner. I saw a movie about that in the 90s called Go.
This kid.
There.
Funny. It's like, ironically, none of it is black, which you would think like DeathScythe. Black. It's actually dark blue.
Oh, yeah. No, that
Really
does actually
not that dark. Like the blue is dark. I mean, like the overall suit itself is quite white.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm trying to remember what the TV version looked like. These kits are the like manga versions, I want to say. All the EW stuff.
Oh. They're like the wait, what?
All of the
Endless Waltz shit?
wing kits are not actually from the TV show.
Yeah,
In
they're
this
from
case,
Endless
all
Waltz. They're from
manga.
the yeah. And they made like a movie, right? And that changed it up quite a bit.
Yeah, so the movie, there's the movie Endless Waltz, which is just the like an OVA basically.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's the comic Endless Waltz, and they don't necessarily have anything to do with each other.
Well, good on ya, Bandai.
Yeah.
No, I know. There's some weird. I was watching something that was put up by Crunchyroll. They were talking about all the storylines.
I saw that. Did they post that recently? Because I feel like I just saw that the other day.
Yes, it was posted somewhat recently. I have a lot of free time right now, so watch a lot of YouTube videos, catching up on my lore, hanging out on my live streams with my various other at-home builders.
We've obviously I still go to work right now, but on the weekends we're not going anywhere. Just sitting at home, so trying to find like stuff to watch, new animes and stuff.
Yeah.
I found this one I just started watching called Seraph of the End or Seraph in the End. It's like a vampire kind of thing, and that's pretty cool. A bunch of people died in the first episode, so that's usually a good indication that it might be kind of exciting.
Okay. Weird. All right.
Yeah, the comic is a retelling of the TV. That's correct. Yes.
Glory of the Losers.
That's all of those the new Bandai kits that you've been seeing that are like the they have like the heavy arms with, I don't know, another piece to it, or they had the DeathScythe with like wings on the back of it, like from the wing something or another.
Okay.
That's from that Glory of the Losers.
Ah, weird. I haven't been seeing those, but then again, I generally don't look at wing kits regardless, unless it's the OG, like the wing.
Yeah, no, they're like newer P Bandai stuff. So I didn't buy any of them. I have zero interest in them, but
Gotcha.
just from seeing them release.
I'm throwing shade purely to throw shade, guys. There's nothing wrong with the kits. They're fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
If you like it, build it and have fun. That's all that matters.
They're good kits. They're solid, good frame. Design wise, you can, but I guess that's kind of everything, right? Everyone's got a different cup of tea.
True. Right.
Except for the Astray. Everyone loves the Astray. That's just a rule.
Au contraire, bonjour. Not all Astray are built the same. There are those that would say no Astray is the best Astray.
The Ashtray. Did I miss some fucking part? Of course. No, I didn't. Very nice.
This time. This is going to be an interesting paint up. I'll tell you that much.
Because of the 50 bazillion parts, or?
Yes.
I feel like you kind of have to choose one, right? Like once you paint it, you have to keep all the armor on.
Yeah, that's kind of. It looks bad without it, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the proportions are super goofy without.
Yeah, they're really weird. It works in the anime because obviously shift and distort things around, and if the
fucking cheaters.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be no way. You'd have to have two different models. So, I mean,
they made the B Bandai. He's a cheater.
He is.
Man, I don't know. I would argue that the man with artificial limbs is a cheater.
What?
What?
You're gonna be like, yeah, the handicap guy. He's the cheater. Look at this guy over here. He doesn't even have any legs or arms. What are you trying to say?
The new P Bandai Astray flight unit is awesome. Yeah, so I bought this quite a while ago.
This is Paul.
One of these deals. It's like a third party master grade unit. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably still get the P Bandai. I have an Astray problem.
You do.
I do. It's. They say the
That ain't even me throwing shade.
Recovery is admitting. I'm not recovering. I don't know what's going on.
He's like, I admitted it a long time ago. It's not getting any better. All right, there we go. We've got chest armor. Oh, look at that snazzy chest armor. Oh, it's so nice. He doesn't look so wimpy anymore. Got the these little shoulder units pop up and get right in the way of the V-fin. Oh, that is gorgeous, right? Oh man, engineering plus. And yeah, if it's posed that way, you have it guns out or not. It's just kind of probably got to be the way that it is.
Gotta have them with like those 80 million missile pods open though, right?
Quite possibly. It depends. Like after I get it all snapped up, I'll probably have it dance around in the background for a while before I get a chance to actually paint it. I've got a bunch of other shit going on, so hopefully it just looks real cool for a while. Like I had every intention of taking that Steinberg to 11, but it looks so good put together, just snapped up, and I sanded it all down to like whatever, like 3,000 or 4,000 grit, so it's super satiny and really nice. Oh man, how could you do anything to it? I couldn't. So I got another one.
I built the other one, the sleeves one.
The narrative, right? Yeah. So that's what I got as the backup. They cost the same. They're the same kit, except
you get 3 times the parts.
Yes. Apparently, you get a bunch of extra parts in the FAS as well. And for a brief moment, I had 2 of them.
Did they?
I technically still do. The other one is still over. No, sort of. It's yeah, it got purchased, and I'm sending it to the purchasee, who is
cool.
A friend of mine. So that's cool.
Oh, that worked. That worked. I was kind of curious.
And
They were just going to say, "Oh crap, our bad. Just keep it," because was it even worth it?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, sure. Yeah, just go ahead and keep that $120 kit, whatever it is. Nuh-uh. No way. I wasn't even going to be like that. I mean, for like a half a second, I had it, and I was like, "Wait a second, I have 2? Like, how did I get 2?" And once I traced it out and figured out what happened, I was like, "Oh shit!" And I mentioned it to you real quick, and then the next morning, I hit up Adam right away. I was like, "Yeah, dude, you guys sent me an extra one. How do you want to do this?" It's all good.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that was the right thing to do. I think was it Donovan was saying that they did that to him with something or another, and he emailed them a couple of times, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, whatever." I mean, I don't know what the kit was. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. I'm sure
it depends. Yeah, if it's it's just a little thing or whatever, and it's just like the shipping or whatever back or whatever, no big deal. Like I get that completely, but this is a big thing. So
I had actually one of the Advanced Zeta things. I pre-ordered one of the HG Advanced Zeta kits, P Bandai, and I get it in the mail, and it had 2 boxes in it, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm like looking through my pre-order, like I didn't order like 2 kits
extra, yeah.
And I contacted the guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so shipping to Japan is like $30. So why don't you just go ahead and keep?"
Oh shit! Wow. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah, I'll be mailing that out here. Probably this next week. I gotta wait to get the label because I don't have a printer, so I have to get the label shipped to me, which is kind of weird. But let's see. Right, perfect. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I am working on getting the start of some of my gear, so hopefully we'll be getting if you can see it over there in the corner, the KotoKai logo. We'll be making that as some stickers. So there'll be some of those that can be put around, passed around, as it were, soon. We'll see. I'm just talking about that today, getting that started. I only have incredibly limited income right now, so everything is done with very, very planned out and discussed before anything gets done.
Yeah. What's up, Roush?
What do we got? We got Bill. Hey, what's up, Geek Nikos Mecha Army tag over in Twitch, not Twitter, over on Twitch. What up? Your kits look sweet out of the box. True, Bill. Or not True Husky, and then I saw Hey Bill, what that Husky said, and so I just linked it all together in my head. Hey, Edward, what's up? How you doing?
This was like tiny chest.
Yes.
Like, just built an
What?
It's like
Look at that fucking thing. That's a master grade?
itty bitty. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Wild.
It is a KotoKai design, so I guess he's probably got a small body and long legs.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking at this Zaku Warrior that I've been doing the thing to, right? And it's got a little bit of a KotoKai, kind of KotoKai-esque to it. You know,
Yeah,
legs are pretty long. I
portion.
did extend the waist, so that throws it a little bit. All right, it's come along nicely. Get some armor. These, I think, yeah. These go on the outside of the pauldrons. Sweet. So when I do paint this, I'm totally swapping the colors on it. I like navy. Navy's a cool color and all that, and the crimson is also a good color, but
I like the color. I just don't like the crimson, orange, and blue they have. I'm just not crazy about together.
I feel like they're all a little too dark
Mhm.
for as stark white as the rest of the build is.
And I think isn't that white like a white with just a drop of like a blue in it?
It is. It has a little bit of that, yeah, blue-ish. A little bit of a blueness. Blueness.
Blueness. Yeah.
Call me.
It makes it like that kind of real bright, pure.
Yeah, it does. It makes it pop, but
Yeah, it's great with like the RX-78 colors, like that bright color scheme. But on the on that dark color scheme, I just don't know.
it actually seems more. I mean, it's even more blue than like the Origin RX.
Mhm.
Nice. Cool. This just does that thing. Doing that thing you do. Oh, yeah, that's right, boys. I grew up in the 90s. That guy passed away, the dude that wrote that song.
That thing you do, the wonders.
Yep. He wrote that song. He wrote a bunch of other stuff. He was one of the front guys from, I think, Fountains of Wayne.
Huh.
Yeah. And he passed away due to the stuff that's going around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Eek.
Last week or something.
The Oneaters. That was a good movie.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Really? That's funny. It was,
If I did, I was like young.
really? When did it come out? Like 90? Can't be much earlier than like 95. No.
All right, that made me 16. I was definitely thinking about girls. So
I think I'd probably know the song better from Newfound Glory covering it than I do from the movie. But
there you go. There's your answer. Cross culture, my friends.
indeed.
All right.
What movie?
Time
That
to-
Thing You Do.
Oh, yeah, that thing you do. Tom Hanks in that film, right?
Tom Hanks, Liv Tyler.
Oh right, yeah, she's like the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Is she the Yoko?
Actually, yes, but it's not her fault. The main singer is actually just a douche.
Oh, gotcha. So he's the Yoko.
Yeah,
Cool.
right. Like, just Edward.
Oh, nice. That's a fucking quote from Legend. Yeah.
I've been watching the YouTube channel, the Midwest Model Shop, because I thought I might want to build a 1/200 scale Missouri by Trumpeter.
Uh-huh.
I thought the photo etch would be big enough. Fuck no. Flea spec pieces.
Oh man. Yeah, exactly. 1/200? Dude. Yikes. I can't even think about that. Like, especially for a ship, man. I would be like, I would need to build something that's like 3 feet long. Like for me to feel comfortable building that like scale, like the level of detail that I would want to add to it. Like I put together ships and stuff when I was a little kid, but like it was never like I wasn't trying to make things look real.
I think the only saving grace to those is that they're generally like one color. Like the airbrush painting is not as
There's not
segmented as like a Gundam.
Right. Yeah.
You're just like slap some fucking gray on that thing, and then we'll start hand painting.
Yeah, and then you get some tonal washes, and you gotta give me a little quick light here so I can find that piece.
That's kind of all military scale models too. You know, like they're not as colorful or color separated. They don't make tanks in red, white, yellow, and blue, as it were.
There are some. There's actually a tank out there called the Easy 8 that is a red and yellow and white and green. Where'd you go,
Greg?
you little stinker? I dropped the tiny little part.
No.
Nah, it's fine. It's just funny getting down here. Amongst all the crap I have. Oh, there it is. Easy. Yes. Yeah, 3 feet long at least. There it is. Agreed. When we were at Mosquito Con last year, hanging out with Mr. Andy Tubbs, who was on the stream earlier, saw some fiberglass model hulls that were like upwards 6 or 7 feet long.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy. All right. We got a question on my We've got a question on my Instagram. Coldwork wants to know where the booth feeds to, and my spray booth here feeds out the window. There's obviously a filter and a long tube, so there's no like shit going out the window or anything, but it does pull like dust in there to die, in essence, and like fumes and stuff.
The neighbor's bathroom.
And haha, cool. Just Just got a message from Mr. Paul Ward.
Oh, yeah, I think it might have been my fault, man. I think something's either wrong with my phone or my service. Or
No, YouTube's been super duper overloaded, and so things don't run through all the time. Same with Discord and everything. So do not worry, man.
I wasn't, but earlier I wasn't even getting, like, a buddy of mine was texting me, and I would get like 8 text messages at once, like all of a sudden.
Oh, well, that's weird.
I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Who's your provider?
T-Mobile.
That is weird. I rock T-Mobile.
Like all the bars, and actually at home with Wi-Fi. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi's been a little bit in and out. I hope that the router doesn't die on me and force me to have to buy a new one. I don't think it will. Gotta keep those mental fingers and toes crossed, my friends. Yo, why do you have so many thrusters? 'Cause you're just a punk bitch, whiny rich boy. Oh, yo, you suck, you fucker.
To go fast. It wants to go fast.
Oh my god, this gas! Yes! Sorry.
Oh. You got cool little like cheek vents on here, but getting
On the DeathScythe.
getting them in is not that much fun.
Oh, I understand. Anybody else have that issue when they give you like the tiny little Vulcans? The Stein had that actually. They had like the tiny little Vulcan point. They look so nice.
This one's got a really cool design for that. So like behind the whole faceplate, it's got like a big piece that goes in, but has like tabs on either end that are the Vulcans. So you get that little detail of the Vulcans, but it's a bigger piece, so they're not just little individual. Probably because this head's so fucking tiny that would be like...
It'd be impossible.
I don't even think you could cast something that small with a peg.
Got you. Yeah, you just lose that shit outright. Like, oh no, we're going to make it a sticker detail. They'll love it.
Yeah. Some of those newer HGs I've seen that they don't have like the eyes cast in there. Or they're reversed. They're usually raised.
Yeah.
Now they're like inset.
Oh, really? I'm supposed to help paint pool as opposed to try and make that like pop out more.
Yeah. I mean,
who? Where the hell Tim? He's off. LOL. Tim who? Hilarious. What do we got here? We're missing out on some of these chat. Oh, wow, we missed a few things. Brix, what up? 3 feet, of course. Just watched the last video that he made about guns and the SM20. Greg Blair says, all good, Paul. Hey, have you guys painted chrome gold before? Paul, have you painted chrome gold before?
You mean like you have chrome and you want to make it gold, or you want shiny gold?
Right.
If you want shiny gold, I have. If you have chrome that you want to make gold, I have not.
Right. I have not tinted chrome gold.
Yeah.
Yet. But that is a yet in essence. I have that. I have the sumo. Paul's got the double pack sumos. And I'll paint that someday. I don't know that I'll want to do it, and I can't. I know that the kit itself, I've looked at the runners, and it's going to be like gate hell. So it's going to have to be stripped and redone.
No undergating on that one.
No, so old. No grade or whatever. Like, meh. But
I also have the Phoenix, and I want to keep it gold. I like the gold on it. So I'll paint that. I don't know if I'm going to do like chrome gold or like more like Hayakushiki 2.0 style gold.
A matte gold guy.
I haven't picked out a gold yet on that one.
Because I've got plenty of chrome. And I've got like clear gold in essence from Mr. that I got specifically for doing chrome gold. So if it works out, you'll see the results. I don't know when it's going to happen, but the thing about doing chrome is you need to have like a really, really good, smooth, flat, shiny surface for the chrome to go down on, or it's not going to look like incredibly reflective unless you flood it, with the chrome, and then that you're going to lose detail. You're going to get weird stuff going on. It may run. It may do weird things. I've had some good luck messing with those Maltaus. Like I got the Maltau refill, blew it through my airbrush. It's just an ink, basically, or an alcohol-based ink. So it takes a minute to dry if you flood. So normally that thing will take a week to dry. Flood it, it's going to take 2 weeks to dry. So got to think about that in regards to like what kind of chrome you're putting down, what you're expecting to get out of it. Now, I've done chrome where it's like I had like a weird semi-gloss black, and then I gloss coated it, like 4 times and got it like as shiny as I freaking could, and then didn't have like a really good chrome to put on top of it, but that worked kind of okay. I don't know, but once again, it doesn't go gold. I'm really just going on about this now.
The marks on the Fenix need to be fixed, so that's, I'm assuming.
Let's see. We got Pab says another method to the gold chromoflare pigment from Armored Komodo. Nice.
I have seen
It's
that.
closest to the gold plating, which I've heard that shit is nice.
So I did on the what the hell am I thinking of? I used black enamel, like gloss black enamel, as basically a primer. And it takes a little while to dry, but when it comes out, it's really, really shiny black. And then I used an Alcalad, like shiny pale gold over the top. And you have to kind of spray it at like a particular angle. The Alcalad pale gold, that's actually what I use, Greg.
Yeah, it's funny because
and you have to keep it moving. Like if you puddle it at all, it'll take a lot of the shine out. And then I polished it with like a t-shirt.
Got you. Terry, basically, right? Like terry rag, or
yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, a little finer than a terry rag.
Right. Okay. Get one of your
And
microfiber cloths.
It's pretty shiny. I don't know. They're much smaller parts. I don't know if like on a Fenix or a big flat panel how perfect it would have looked, because I guess if you would have, I didn't prime the part that I put the black paint on. If you would have, I don't know how perfect they were.
That's good. I'm gonna say though, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. This Andrew sent me this KotoKai doodle with a Gundam head on it. It's not a Gundam head. It's a Xenon head. I do like that though.
Greg, you're just trying to cover up nub marks on a Fenix? Like that's all you're trying to do? Like you're not going to strip and paint everything? If you're trying to cover up nub marks,
that is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to look better than like a black plastic. Honestly, your best bet might be getting like a paint pen or a Gundam marker. I know that like they're not good for painting, but that's one particular use that it might actually.
The gold Gundam marker is kind of.
Let's see, I'm
it's
like
not bad.
You know, even like this, like a Sharpie in gold.
This is the gold. This is the gold metallics Gundam marker.
Basically, nothing is going to cover, but the minute you start spraying that thing with like airbrush paint, you're going to mess up the finish around where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you're not going to
heavily mask.
Yeah, but you're going to tape off a nub mark. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe you will, but
yeah,
it's going to be pretty difficult. So it might be better just to touch it up with some kind of hand paint, and then it's not going to be perfect at all, but it'll be better than like a black.
Or yeah. If you're doing like a chrome deal, you get those because those Maltau chrome pens. The pens, I assume, have small application, right? So you could probably or potentially put that down over your finished nub mark to like get that flat chrome, and then try and go on top of that with like another gold pen, or something,
or even like a clear
or
yellow.
even hand paint with some mister, like really like fine, just like barely almost dry brushing it on there. That might be a good thing. What we got here? Edward says, check out the Citadel Golds, thin and brush the paint on. Same kind of shit. In essence. That's
But yeah, I think
here we
if
go.
you start airbrushing, you're probably not gonna be crazy about the result of the surrounding plastic.
So Hendron's over here saying that he has screwed around with that metal gold, and he's not a fan of Mr. Metallic Gold. So let me see if the one that I have is any, because I have some. This is very few Misters. So I have some of the metallics, like Mr. Metallic Color, like this iron. This is pretty tight because you can polish that by hand. Same
That's
thing.
Really
this is what I use for
I
use this for my
frame stuff.
Chrome silver doesn't really work all that well. This year I had Mr. Metallic Color. This copper was actually pretty good because I was able to polish that up as well. That was pretty tight. But this right here, I have Mr. Clear Color. I have Clear Gold. GX, baby. And that's the gold that I have.
With hand brushing the Alcalad, that paint is pretty damn thin. Like all metallics to spray down and have them be reflective have to be pretty thin. You're gonna have to brush like quite a few layers into it. I don't know. Like it's gonna be a couple of go arounds with hand brushing Alcalad, and it doesn't really hand brush all that well. You could try it. I mean, I'm not saying you don't do it, but my experience with Alcalad and their metallics is that they're quite thin.
Nice. Brandon says he figured out what he's doing for his silicone and looks like for his resin. Right on, man.
I got the chest and head done. That's probably as far as I'm going to actually get done tonight. Because if I remember it, the arms are actually like the really quick. Never mind. But don't listen to me.
Alex. Well.
Doof. What's up, man?
Hello.
I haven't seen Alex in a long time.
Yeah, I spoke with him the other day. I hounded him until he responded to me. And yeah, spoke with Alex the other day.
How you been, buddy? How's everything over in Korea? No, don't leave. I'm gonna go get another beer. I'll be right back.
Oh, cool. And then when you come back, I'll go get a drink. The old switch and switch. I am still just cutting things from runners and cutting nubs and sanding. Yeah. This is why Zach goes through and does all the denubbing process before he does his streams. Cuts down on the fluff. Not that I have anything. Okay. There we go. No. Everybody's doing it. I love it. Getting all sorts of wonderful imagery. Thank you, Pabs. Appreciate that. Nope. It's not disconnected. I'm not disconnected. Just the internet is being all fucky. So sorry for the glitch, as it were. Still here. And I saw your messenger. Yes, it's good. Send another. Oh, same one. Oh, you were. Oh, all right. Nice. Give me a file to download. Thanks. Teach Mav how to do that stuff. I had to have me email them to me. Seam line right down the center of some major part of the armor. Like, what? Everything's practically normal besides school. Cool. It's great to hear. Paul will be glad to hear that when he gets back from grabbing his Beerios. He's not actually doing Beerios. In case anybody thought I was right. Not joking around. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's Cheerios with beer instead of milk. I think I hear a Paul. Welcome back. Momentarily. Oh, I put a hell of a check in that. Dang. Danger of using files. Let's see. Just post the DeathScythe shoulder spikes on Facebook. Would love some critique. First time doing anything like this. Ah. Paul, are you part of the Mecha Army page? Or Mecha Army on Facebook?
No.
Yeah or no?
No, I'm not. I'll have to get on that.
Army. Okay. Okay, Paul.
Sorry, I missed some chat. Alex says everything normal besides school. Awesome.
We actually went down for a second right when you left. My stream lapsed. But we're all good.
Ah.
Okay, here we go. Ah, yes. Invite members. Invite Paul Atreides. Invited.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't remember. Like, it's been a little while since I built those other wing kits. I guess they were all pretty tiny.
Yeah, so Sam has a question, a little curiosity about the reshaping these spikes on the Hell there in the Mecha Army page on Facebook. You have an opportunity to take a peek. There you go. You accepted it. Excellent. I'm going to go make a drinky poo and I'll come back and we can have a little chatterini. Wow. What a bunch of dumb words I just said. Oh, I just dumped my box of runners. All right, I'm not going anywhere yet. Crisis averted.
They look pretty good, I think. Nice and sharp. Tabs, I think that's cool. I know Zach does it for his Patreon, but I know he did one. Actually, we were streaming, maybe it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he was critiquing Brian's. But since it's only his Patreon, I don't know how much traffic he actually gets on that. And I would say a good majority of them seem to be work in progress, not finished. Which is, seems to be a lot tougher to critique, at least I would think, because what can you say to someone who's not done? But I think it's a cool idea. Head has just wants to keep pushing apart. Yeah, ideas. That's probably, that's definitely more accurate. Ideas.
Nothing. It's a worm full of human poop. Metal worm travels underground. Shisha.
What do I use my Apple Watch for? Honestly, Alex, 99% of its use is being at work and being able to read text messages without breaking my phone out in front of people, if especially when a meeting or something. Other than that, it's pretty much just a watch. And
Alex is high, Kyle.
It was a gift.
She's waving at the microphone, Alex. With both hands.
It was a gift from my wife. I don't know if I would necessarily buy one for myself. But I guess a decent watch is a couple $100 too. So
true, if that's the case.
But yeah, it's mainly just for, like I said, you're at work and you can kind of just do the whole that when someone text messages you. Even though now I feel like sometimes I'm looking at my watch and I'm being rude to people because it's I'm hurrying everyone through a conversation. But
And okay.
Got the Series 5 recently. Yeah, they're really nice. I really enjoy it. I use it every day. But
oh yeah, you got your Apple Watch, right. Call's got a Fitbit that she uses in a similar fashion. It's one of the smarter ones. You can it's linked to Pandora, and she can get texts on there and weather and all that shit.
Yeah, I'll use it to skip through songs.
Yeah.
Battery life is too bad. I charge it every night. I have a cool little charger by my on my nightstand that charges my phone, my watch, and my headphones.
Nice. Yeah, I thought about getting one just so that I could actually track the amount of calories and activity that I burn, so I can find out what the heck is going on. I've always been curious.
Yeah. do that every once in a while. Like my buddy and I will do like who takes more steps in a day type of thing, but he works on his feet and I don't necessarily. So
Gotcha.
I always lose.
Yeah, because I used to use my phone to track my steps and stuff, but my don't always have my phone on me. Like my phone is charging and stationary, and I'm like doing laps around the shop, walking around, doing all sorts of crazy shit when I was working all the time. Yeah, different situation.
Mm-hmm. My other problem is I have like a resting heart rate of like 40.
Oh shit!
Like
that is
pretty damn slow. So it'll never think I'm actually doing anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, mine's not that low. I think mine's like in the upper 50s, but
yeah, I'm exaggerating, but it's quite slow.
Yeah, but I push myself, so get that heart rate up. Oh, why'd they put a seam line right there?
Mine's like 75. Yeah, I've always had like slow heart rate and low blood pressure.
Yeah, my blood pressure's always been pretty decent as well. Right. Cover it up. EO sucks, EO sucks, EO sucks. Cover it up. That's a song that I wrote.
I think you're being a little too harsh on you.
No.
It's got a badass girlfriend in the second one.
Bianca is not his girlfriend. He's hung up on Claudia. Or not Claudia. Claudia. Yeah.
That's the blonde from the
Claudia
first one.
Peer. Yeah, Claudia Peer. Commander Peer. That's supposed to stay together? That ain't staying together. Let me guess. It has to have the little clippy on the outside to hold it together. Just like EO.
Bingo!
Hey, Cornelius, got any tissues?
Oh, man.
It's funny because it's true. Wow.
The guy does take a beating, though.
Look at the yo.
Oh, I think I lost you. Can you guys hear me? Because on my screen. Oh, I hear you again.
Here we go. Let's see. Alex is asking me how things are in New York. Well, things in New York are fine, honestly. I mean, we're all fall over, you fool. We're all under lockdown, so we're all, I mean, more or less, stay at home, do your thing. And am I still cut out?
Yeah, you had cut out. I got you now.
I had? Cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, internet's a little bit spotty on my end. I apologize for that, guys. Yeah, so things in New York are fine. Daily life is fine. Nobody has work. And so everybody is just kind of like doing the best they can, I think, to survive. You don't see anybody outside. The the world is gorgeous when you do go outside for the most part. It's really interesting to see the way that the like little things in the city, like plants and stuff, are growing, which sounds dumb, but like grass doesn't really get a chance to take hold in the areas where grass can grow. And now that there isn't a constant herd of people like going forward and backwards over everything, like more plants are growing, which is kind of a cool thing to see. See more insects, like more bees and like more birds and stuff like that than we normally have because it's less people outside, which is nice. But let's see. How's that work out? Well, no work, but bills can come in. Yeah, that's just, I mean, I'm on unemployment. It is what it is. You just do your best. See, Brandon, yes, of course. You can totally hit me up. I'm glad to talk about things anytime. I'll try and get my pot life cure times a little bit more zeroed in. It's been a long time since I've really screwed with that kind of stuff. So directly. So to know the fine minutiae. The only reason I said the things that I was saying was because I went through with John Lynn the other day and gave her some instruction because she is making some small sculpted figures and wants to do some simple molding to make some cool stuff. What do you got there, Paul?
This is his scythe. It's wobbly.
Oof. Yeah.
Pretty cool though.
Let's see, Edward, I don't know what the situation is like down in Florida, but I know up here in New York, at least, all of our unemployment is backdated to the day that you first are unemployed. So even if it takes you X amount of weeks to get to that point, you're going to get all that money back. You just kind of have to like do your thing, negotiate with your bill collectors, do your due diligence, and just like stay on top of it, and it should come back to you. At least that's the way it is in New York. I like to hope that it was that way countrywide, but I really don't know, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, actually, Brandon, that's a good idea. Like I said, you can make a really easy molds, and that like OMO stuff is actually not too bad for doing dump molds and stuff like that. So you don't really have to. It doesn't really cost more. They all cost about the same. It's just the properties of the silicone, whatever you want to use, what's available. So if you're getting it through Amazon, OOMOO is always usually available on N305, or usually always available on Amazon. You can get those in like most craft stores and stuff too, actually. So I usually order from Smooth On when I order my stuff. And honestly, when I order stuff, I order in like multiple gallons. So it doesn't really help for me to give like small scale mold making talks. Like I get a little bit, it's my brain is too big for that shit. Too big for my head. Oh, the chat is flying.
I see that. Here and there's like an open call for nurses out in NY.
Yeah, if you've got the skill. I don't have any training in it, so I know that like at least the CNC company that my shop was partnered with is working to make PPE. So they're making like masks and visors and like, you know, stuff like that. They have the ability to do like CNC routing, cutting,
Hair helmet
kind of stuff. So.
This is the end of the workday, so it's just there.
Paul, you got to go and do. You got to get the me type.
That,
go get
there's
that
no
shave
right now, and I can't.
Get in the back, get the mohawk going. Yeah, buddy. I don't know if your job would like it if you had a mohawk. I think they don't mind like Shaggy Paul, but I'm sure that the weird long mohawk wouldn't really. I don't know. Sylvia might. Yeah.
I've had like a faux hawk before in the past. I don't remember anything, but it was a lot lower. Like without gel in it to stick it up, it didn't look like much of anything.
Yeah, I know. I need to get some of that serious pomade, the cement. Excuse me.
I know nurses, and they are getting paid overtime plus $20 an hour for any extra shifts.
Whoa.
Brandon says he went the opposite with his hair, sick of growing it, slowly going bald.
Dude, yeah. I saw that he had given himself the quarantine cut nice and tight. Yeah, I figure while I still got it, I might as well rock it, And going with the hawk for me works because this is just getting higher and higher up here. So I'm like, all right, and that's the line where we shave it back. Kind of defines the whole thing. Plus, maybe I can get some really, really cool Johnny Bravo style pompadours going on.
There you go.
I've got all this time. I might as well watch some YouTube videos on style and figure out how to make my hair go.
Yeah, mine is like the sides of it are getting really thick. Like this part of my hair is really.
Dude, you have so much hair. It's ridiculous.
When I got it cut, I had them took like a razor to it and like chopped it, so it was a lot thinner. Mm-hmm. But now, obviously, that's not an option. I guess I could do it myself, but I'm a little nervous about that.
Oh,
but it was a lot more thinner and choppier with the haircut.
What about the wifey? Celia, she did that for you?
Nah. I don't know if you can be trusted with a razor blade around my head, but no, I'm just kidding.
hey, I know she's got a little bit of Spanish in her, but I don't think she's like that.
You got to watch what you say when she has the razor. No.
She'll cut you.
She'll cut you. No. Yeah. I don't think she would do it. I think she'd be too scared.
Oh, right. I literally just had like a mirror that I held. It was like a mirror that was probably about, I don't know, this big, pretty big, like 12 by 16 or something like that. Pretty decent sized mirror in a frame, a big gold frame that I just like put on my shoulder. And then with my other hand, I just kind of was like carving up, trying to line everything up. I feel like I did a better job than the hairstylist that last cut my hair, to be honest with you, because she like let it all go real long on this side over here. She was like all long, and it was like terrible. I don't know. She did not know what I was trying to do, so it was very liberating to cut it all out. I do have to have my wife Colleen go through and tune it up though, because I can tell that it's a little bit uneven. As good as I could do by myself with a mirror. Mm.
Hey, desperate times.
Hey, man.
Desperate
creative.
Measures.
Necessity is a mother.
Mm-hmm.
I often say. Who else thinks Paul should get the Shaolin top knot thing cut?
Shaolin top. Before this, my hair was like down to my shoulders, and I could do a full ponytail, man bun.
Yep.
Then I cut it down to this.
Yeah, you cut it hella short. It was super long.
Yeah. And now it's
luxurious.
I don't even know what you would call this. This is, I don't know, Justin Bieber or something. I don't know.
Very close, bro. Very close. Bieber 2002.
Yeah.
Bieber 2010. There you go. Bieber 2010.
Bald everywhere, but that odd top knot. I don't think I can do bald, man. I got a big head, that would look very awkward.
Oh man, I won't be doing it. It would not look right.
I don't know if I have enough hair on top either. Like this isn't.
Oh yeah, you need more.
This isn't very long back here, or anywhere over here.
You'd look like the little boy on Lone Wolf and Cub, with like a little teeny ponytail in the back.
Charlie Brown with like just the hair right here.
All right, just in the front.
Give it a buzz. Nah, like I said, that doesn't bother me right now. When I go to work, it's a little bit more presentable.
Yeah, with the actual hair on your head. Yeah.
When it starts going, I will bald the shit out of it. Shave the shit out of it, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the consensus across the board for everybody. Like,
Yeah, if I was going bald, I would just or keep it like real low crop. That
super duper tight crop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we doing the same deal. Just gonna I'm not gonna straight razor that. I don't know. I probably have moles or something. I'm a pretty moley guy. I probably have moles hidden in there, and that would be bad.
I don't want the Mr. Clean, but
yeah,
I feel like that's its own level of upkeep, right? Because like it's like shaving your face. If you have a clean shaven face, you gotta constantly shave. So I would think I would take like a 1 to it or something like that.
Yeah, I'd leave. You ever remember Frasier, the whitest show on television?
Yep. You go Frasier.
Yeah, I remember Bob Bulldog, right? Bulldog had a little bit of short hair, but he was kind of bald, so he had a ½ inch or 5/8. I'd probably do something like that. Like right now, when I tune this down on the side, I shave it down to a 1/4 inch. So I don't know what that is for numbers. It's just what I have for my razor. It just has actual increments.
0 should do it. Oof.
0 should do it. Straight razor.
Yeah, I have a single edge blade. I'll just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I used to shave.
When I decide to shave, that's what I like. I never shave clean, but that's what I'll edge the sides of my beard with and stuff.
Do you use a straight, or do you use a single blade, like an old school safety razor?
No, like a single blade, like a what they use in a barber shop, like a
nice straight razor.
Yeah, straight razor.
Tight.
That's like that just to do the lining.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, this week I was lazy. I didn't shave it all.
That's all good. Yeah, I had one of those old school safety razors. It's actually new school because it's made by this amazing Japanese company. It's super duper nice. Yeah, that's just what I do my thing.
Yeah. The only thing I shave is my neck. Like I said, I don't shave my face too often. I'll have buzzers to take it down to a normal person's 5 o'clock shadow, but that's a 5-day shadow for me.
I don't grow enough facial hair to be able to do that. So
this is all I got. When it gets too long, you start to notice more of the patches. So if I keep it low, it just looks like a little rugged.
No, bro, I've seen your beard. It doesn't look bad. The Paul beard.
But it gets real puffy too, so it just makes my face look fatter.
Gotcha. It's a winter thing.
Yeah.
One of those guys what's his name? Fox Hunt, right?
Yeah,
because he's got that crazy beard and the tats and stuff, and then you meet him and he's the skinniest fucking dude. It's crazy. Blew my mind when I met him and was hanging out with him. I was just kept having to be man, I just not what I pictured at all. There you go. Throw your conceived notions to the side, friends.
I got the same.
By the way, nicest fucking guy. Gotta say. All right. I can put a couple more pieces of armor on. I've got enough time. I could do.
Edward says he uses a single blade safety razor because he refuses to pay Gillette their inflated cost. Yeah, man, razors are insane.
You can get those single blades at the frickin', for me I get them at the deli, in a 10-pack. And they last forever. Well, not forever, but they're good.
Yeah, one razor will give you a good, month.
Yeah, well, yeah, depending on you get that. 3 weeks, a month, something like that.
Yeah,
pretty decent. And then you buy them in a pack of 10. Get out of here.
Yeah,
10 months.
100 blades for a 10 spot. Yeah, I have the single edge razor. I have the straight blade. I got it's a half. It's basically one of those cut in half. And I got a 200 pack on Amazon for $10, $15, something like that. You can just shave the whole deal with that. It's just a little little more nerve wracking.
Yeah, I'm looking because, like I said, I don't grow a ton of facial hair, so.
No, single. I've used like a single like safety blade, and I'm comfortable with that. With the straight edge razor, though, you have to keep it at like a certain angle,
Yeah.
and if you tip
Or
a
it
little,
will.
you'll cut.
It will.
Yeah.
It will cut you. I will cut. Oh,
You know, like the Gillette razors. I've never cut myself with one. I'm sure people have, but
right.
It's pretty damn hard.
No, I've cut myself with that. With my safety razor though, for fucking sure. Like I gave myself like a fucking Joker scar in the corner of my mouth because I was just doing something like normal and I did like a weird thing and I have like a little bit of like a jowl in the corner and it like fucking just cut a smile right from the corner of my mouth back. Not super long, maybe about a half inch or something, but yeah. You wanna know how I got these scars? I was clumsy when I shaved.
Sam, I use Harry's too. That's what I'll buy.
All right.
Or let's see, I forget there's another one that's kind of the same thing. If it's the wrong day, I'll cut the shit out of my face. I only shave my neck, and I have like zero rash or anything. Like I can shave dry against the grain and it won't bother me. As long as the hair doesn't look like too long. I'll use like the clippers to take it all the way down and then
What's going on here? Oh, I see a bunch too. Excellent.
Yep. Yeah, man. Just you pitch that razor a little wrong and goes through.
Oh yeah, it's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
To cut.
Yeah.
That's why it's also so important for it to be sharp.
Yeah, when it gets dull, it gets dangerous.
Yeah, everything's dangerous when it's dull, including people.
Yeah, I was just gonna say people, razor blade, bought me rice cakes.
Oh shit! True story. Oh man, do I miss the fuck out of hockey and sports in general?
Yeah, I was earlier. I was watching the draft.
Oh wow,
the NFL draft. I was like,
oddly
it's
enough
like
that it's still going on. But...
just got.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to a game on the 9th. We're supposed to go see the Yanks play.
Yep,
I was looking forward to that shit. Oh my god, man!
I had we bought tickets. Soccer. We just got a Miami soccer team, and we had gotten like tickets to one of the first games. I think it was April 10th or something like that. And obviously,
is the team called the Florida Mans?
Florida, what? I'm sorry.
Florida Mans?
Huh?
Florida Man.
Florida Man. No,
Florida
they're like something. They don't have a name. They're like Miami FC.
Gotcha.
Soccer,
New
they're
York's
not
is
as
like the Red Bulls
creative.
or something like that.
Yeah, but then the other New York team is NYCFC.
Oh, I got you. Cool. Football club, right? Yeah.
Foosball.
Well,
but yeah, this would be the exciting time of the year where it's hockey playoffs and basketball playoffs, and football's about to get into like off-season stuff.
here we go.
Oh, he's upper-bodied armor.
Upper armored.
He's half armor.
Yep. So these shoulder units had a nasty seam right in the frickin' center on both sides, and they do not stay on without the outer part on there, and this actually kind of rattles a little bit, which is a little bit like in my mind.
Do they mount as a sandwich, or can you like seam it and then?
This is a sandwich. Yeah, this is a sandwich that clamps over and around everything, and then this slips onto it. So it's not like
it's not a real easy like fix where you could glue it and then still slide it over the top.
No,
of course not. Of course not.
No, and it's literally it's like this fits on kind of tight until it's on, and then when it's on, it rattles a little bit. The actual shoulder clip. So whatever. Once it's painted, I'm sure that it'll fit snug as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is chill. But it does look a lot better, I gotta say, with the fatter forearms and like the expanded chest components. The shoulders are a little bit much, but fetties, what do you do? can't be cool as our Xeons.
Oh.
This is a seat. It's not actually Xeon, but so I did some work on the neck on that. You probably can't see it too well. Well, I extended the neck peg. It initially starts out at 6 millimeters, and I extended it to 13 millimeters because
barely very small.
because the head. I mean, if you see the way that the head sits on there now, that head is literally resting on top of the chest.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can move like a fingernail's worth up and down.
Yeah, actually, what you have is that it like slides forward and backward because of the way that the central peg is inside of it and on a rocker. So, what I did to that is obviously extended that shit, and then within the head itself, I expanded that by 3/4 of a millimeter to give the crown more height on the top of it. But I made this neck piece inside here. Get the head off. Come on, get out. Here we go. Made this. Little detail piece out of a spring segment, and there's 2 wires in the front, and then in the back there are 3 wires that are just all. It's a whole super glue assembly. And then here's the neck peg, which you can see is.
Oh, I lost you.
Extremely long. Oh, all right. Are you back? I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, cool. I guess I lost both of us for a second there too. Yeah, so there's the neck peg, right? With its extension inside of it. And this thing
Just slides over the top.
literally just sits over the top of it.
Nice.
And then the head pops on there. And I went and actually, if you notice that too, when I was just showing the head, the white styrene, I increased the height of the inner collar as well to help hide because what happens when you get this neck that's so big that gives you this nice foreboding downward tilting head like that.
Yes.
There's a lot of dead space in there, and you can see all the light that's coming through on the backside. So I wanted to like fill that up without just having like a single stalk sticking up with this gigantic Zaku style head on top of it. So try to flush that out.
Look down is definitely like downward cowl is just
it gives like so much more presence. It has none of that with the standard head.
Yeah. Especially when you take that like that photo, if you can get the lens down low, like an upshot.
Yeah. To look at.
Yeah.
So good. Too, yeah, and then by extending the height of the visor, in essence, by raising the cap as well, it opens up where the mono eye is too, so you can actually see it a little bit more. I'm just going to paint it off. I omitted the clear plastic piece that goes in there. Throw that shit away. And then that'll all get chromed, and then I'll do some like bright, pretty colors on the inside. Probably some sort of like green, fluorescent green. I love this fluorescent green that I have from Golden.
For the mono eye?
Yeah, this green is so freaking bright, fluorescent
You
green.
put that like over the top of chrome or something?
Yeah, exactly. I'll do this, and then I'll actually probably what I'll do is I'll chrome, and then I'll hit it with like some of this crystal green to give it like a blue base on the back. And then what I'll do is I'll actually over dilute this and then kind of pool it on the lens, and that works to give it like a brighter around that corona, exactly. So it fools you into thinking that it looks more round than it is. Plus it makes for good shine. Paul, that's too small for a MG.
It is, man. It's very tiny. Like a big UC HG would probably be around that same size, but he's cool.
Yeah, that Hazen Flay.
Yeah,
he's
probably about that size.
Yep, that I've got coming through our good friend Mr. Alex.
Goof. Hold on, I'll try to.
I can't believe I added an inch to this freaking thing, man. It doesn't look like it got jacked.
Just for
look at that shit. That's
proportional.
ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. Wing, what are you doing? What are you doing, Wing? What are you doing, Wing?
He's 10 compared to that. And although the Hazel is bulky, he's not that big. You know, he's pretty just generic size mole suit. 18 meters or something. 16. Somewhere in that range.
Ridiculous. Scaling, my friends. Well, here we are. It's that magic time.
Yep.
Friends, it's been good. It's a bit of a weird start, but we're good. Got some bulk going on this full armor. Polly's deathing it up, scythely. and we're all slowly going mad in quarantine, those of us. Yeah. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. For those of you that are still out there in the workforce, those essential workers, and everybody else still doing your job to help make this planet go round, thank you for doing what you're doing. Enjoy your Friday. The weekend is almost here, where you can be a bum like me. Every day is Saturday for me. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. If you guys see this in the future and you have any questions or you want to see something talked about or a model kit or something like that shown, ask us. Maybe we have it. Maybe we've built it. Maybe we've got it in the backlog and we can snap it up. So
Sure, I have it in the backlog.
We have a few. So thanks for stopping by. And if you come back next time, we'll be happy to see you then as well. Once again, it's KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench Edition number 65. See y'all next time.
Stay safe, guys.
Yeah, be safe. Bye. Bye.